Mobile service. Fast, professional, local. Brian's Auto Glass, where clear vision starts.
CBS Mornings, right here on WZMQ 19.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Kevin Hodge. Tonight on your WZMQ 19 News, NMU police say there have been a number of incidents of students believing they've been drugged at social gatherings. Plus, we have the details on a new bond proposal being put forth this November by Gwynn Public Schools. And there might be a way Republicans can work around the 60-vote threshold needed to reopen the government. Your 19 News at 6 starts now.
Live from the UP, this is WZMQ 19 News at 6.
Kelly, good evening. It's starting to look a little dark out there. Do I predict rain?
Good evening, Kevin. I always love when you give your 2 cents because, I mean, you've been right, okay? You have a meteorological bone in your body. Yes, the clouds are increasing and we will be tracking some rain on the way. Not so much for the immediate few hours, but definitely the overnight and to get your day started tomorrow. But still looking good on our 19 News downtown Marquette sky cam. You can already see some showers that want to creep on into the western half of the UP. Temperatures right now, mid-50s, even some upper 50s, 60 degrees out to Ironwood. Not too bad for this evening. The average high is 50. We hit 28 degrees. It was a chilly night last night. More chilled temperatures on the way, cloudy skies and rain. We'll talk all about it coming up in just a few minutes.
Kelly, thank you very much. The Northern Michigan University Public Safety Department is reminding everyone to keep safety in mind when socializing. In an email, Northern Michigan University police are alerting students to be extra vigilant after 5 people reported possibly being drugged at parties and local bars, including a downtown Marquette bar on October 11th and a bonfire party off campus. NMU Public Safety is urging students to stay alert, not leave drinks unattended, and report suspicious behavior.
Obviously, we encourage anybody who thinks they might be a victim to come to us quickly, because then we can get the proper testing, we can confirm if it actually occurred, and then of course if there's a suspect we can follow up.
If you have any information about these incidents, you're asked to contact NMU Public Safety at once. Gwynn Area Community Schools are once again proposing a bond to fund renovations and additions to its facilities. After a failed proposal in May, the Gwynn community will vote on a newly written millage this November. The district is seeking 4.68 mills, or $48,665,000 across a 30-year term. Compared to the previous 2-phase process, this single-phase plan aims to fix the middle and high school's roof, refurbish classroom spaces, and restructure the district into one campus, creating a new elementary building on current school grounds.
We nitpicked everything. We're hoping to have those that are on board knowing this is it. There's more dollars going into it, but it's all done.
The superintendent says the passing of this millage would benefit the district into the next 50 years. We are in day 20 of the government shutdown, and still there seems to be no resolution in sight on Capitol Hill. Senate Republicans are still a few short of reaching the 60-vote threshold to pass their government funding bill, but some suggest the Senate should use a rare legislative procedure to bypass that 60-vote threshold to reopen the government. This is what's known here as the nuclear option. It essentially changes the rules to pass legislation with just a simple majority, but it's unlikely it would be used in this case because some worry if Republicans use it to pass the government bill, it could come back and bite them. The 60-vote threshold has been a way for the minority party to have some sort of power and block the other party's agenda. In this case, the Democrats are in the minority in the Senate. A couple of members have floated the idea of getting rid of the filibuster rule to pass the continuing resolution, but the nuclear option hasn't been used for legislation, only for confirming nominees like executive and judicial nominees. Some worry if it's used for legislation, it could be used again by the other party in retaliation when they become the majority. Just last month, Republicans used the nuclear option to confirm several of President Trump's nominees, but Senate Majority Leader John Thune has said previously he does not want to use the nuclear option on the government funding bill.
Senate Majority Leader John Thune doesn't want to do this because he knows that if his party is in the minority, which they very well might be this time next year after the election, that Democrats can then railroad legislation through that they want.
And speaking of nuclear, we're hearing reports that the Trump administration has furloughed about 75% of the workers that protects our nation's nuclear arsenal. In an interview, the Energy Secretary shared on social media that the U.S. nuclear stockpile would remain secure, but that the government shutdown could compromise a program that replaces aging nuclear weaponry. Your first warning weather forecast is after the break. Jim, hold on. Don't start laughing at me yet. Plus, the shelves are running low and the need is growing. How you can help the St. Vincent de Paul Food Pantry in Ishpeming make it through the holiday season. And later, yes, Jim Koski's cracking up at my inability to speak. Jim, we'll get to you in just a few minutes. He'll recap this past Fresh Coast Film Festival. We'll be right back.
From now through October at Fox Marquette Subaru, lease a 2025 Subaru Outback Premium for $363 a month or get 1.9% APR for 72 months on select new 2025 Subaru Outback models. Fox Marquette Subaru, experience the difference.
All right, people, all hands on deck.
I don't really recognize the world anymore. My team saw things, survived things.
There's something else going on here. Something bigger.
FBI, don't move! But I know what kind of people you are, and I'm not giving up. We are FBI, and we still have a job to do to protect people. Let's move.
FBI, new CBS tonight at 9/8 Central, and streaming on Paramount Plus.
Okay, we can't wait another second. Selena Gomez is here on J-Hood. She is newly married, so we gotta celebrate. Plus, we've got Selena's superfans and Wizards Beyond Waverly Place stars David Henry and Janice Leanne Brown.
The Jennifer Hudson Show, tomorrow at 4 on WZMQ CBS. Followed by The Kelly Clarkson Show at 5 and 19 News at 6.
From now through October at Fox Marquette Subaru, lease a 2025 Subaru Crosstrek Premium for $307 a month or get 2.9% APR for 72 months on select new 2025 Subaru Crosstrek models. Fox Marquette Subaru, experience the difference.
Tonight's weather is brought to you by Shunk Furniture.
At Shunk's Big Fall Recliner Sale, it's a great time to get a new recliner, and boy do we have them. There's hundreds of recliners in stock from La-Z-Boy, Flex Steel, and Best. Recliners start at just $2.99, and there's special deals too, like this big La-Z-Boy Rocker recliner with the extra plush seat for just $4.99. We have a great selection of leather La-Z-Boy Rocker recliners. They're just $6.99. If you need a little help, get this power lift recliner from Flex Steel for just $6.99. Reclining sofas are on sale too. Shop Shunk's Marquette today.
Now, WZMQ TV 19 First Warning Weather with meteorologist Kelly Rowland.
Welcome back and happy Monday. We'll start off with some fun little weather. I'll put that in quotations. This is a folklore about the winter predictions. If you've started to see these little woolly worms out here, it's been said that this is the predictor of this upcoming winter season, and it all depends on the placement and the different colors on here. So if you have a mostly black one, it would point to a cold and snowy winter. If you have black on both sides like this one, it would indicate a cold start and finish. All black would be very harsh. You get the gist. If you start to see it around, you can always blame these little things if we do have a very harsh winter, if you see an all black one perhaps. Do want to show you this one in Pennsylvania, specifically Erie, that was sent in by John. This would point to a cold start and finish because it has black on both sides. So if that is something that you want, then keep John in mind as we are closer to winter than you think. It didn't quite feel like that today. We were 8 degrees above average, 58 degrees. The average is 50, but the low was 28 degrees. That's going to start to become the new normal. The average low this time of the year now is 34 degrees, very close to freezing. So freeze warnings, frost advisories, all of that is going to start to become the new normal, especially when we have multiple systems on the way this week, the cold fronts and the low pressure systems in the Great Lakes. We're going to get more rain and we're going to get cloud cover and chilly temperatures. That's really the theme, at least for the next few days, but the weekend's still looking nice as of right now. Temperatures mid-50s for us into Marquette, all the way down to Menominee, basically the same, maybe a bit warmer out out to Ironwood. So everyone is sitting pretty today. Winds from the south getting some moisture and getting some slightly above average temperatures. But we are going to be seeing kind of a switch of that as we see some rain and a cold front move through, which will make for mostly rainy for tomorrow, and also Wednesday we get kind of the back end of this low pressure system. I mean, you can see the counterclockwise rotation right here. So expect cloud cover and rain really for tomorrow through Wednesday, and then we'll gradually start to clear things out just in time for your weekend. But we could see some future rain totals getting up to about an inch, maybe an inch and a half into Marquette from now until Wednesday night. So a little more than we typically see. We're not just talking a few hundredths here and there. It's going to be some heavier downpours at times, so I'll keep an eye on that for you over the next few days. That's really it for us though. Tracking a few systems will take you down to the tropics really quickly. This is likely to become a tropical depression very soon, maybe in the next day. And a few models actually do point this system kind of just bending and going right up to the Dominican Republic. We'll keep an eye on it and see what it does, but just bringing it right back here locally. I know some people have those bingo cards on the tropics, but low temperatures tonight, still pretty mild for us into the upper 40s. We're kind of just waiting for those cooler temperatures, so it might get a little warmer before it gets cooler. But cooler temperatures are on the way. Cloudy skies and rainy for your Tuesday and Wednesday. We'll be into the mid 40s through midweek, and we'll slowly clear the skies and we'll get those temperatures back up to the 50. Perfect timing for your weekend.
Kelly, thank you very much. The St. Vincent de Paul Food Pantry in Ishpeming is urgently reaching out to the community to help fill its shelves. The pantry serves over 300 households throughout the West End, and the need spikes around Thanksgiving and Christmas. This year, however, assistance typically comes from Feeding America has reportedly been decreased. Canned and boxed goods, juices, snacks, paper towels, and other items can be donated to the pantry with no appointment needed. Pantry staff say even a little will go a long way.
People that come to the pantry really need it. Times are hard, and we all see it. You can most likely drop off at your local church. They probably have a food basket there. However, you can drop off during pantry hours.
The pantry is open on Mondays from 10 a.m. to noon and Wednesdays from 1 p.m. to 3. This morning, Delta County gathered on the Escanaba Beach to welcome one of their own home from an impressive journey. 24-year-old Peter Frank completed a 16-month canoe trip along the Great Loop, a 6,000-mile route circumnavigating the eastern United States. He completed the voyage going clockwise, an extra challenge as he was rowing against the current. Frank's return marks 10 years from the day he was run over by a car as a teenager, which he says was a major inspiration behind his trip.
If I did the same thing every single day for the rest of my life, I'd only be the best at skills that do not serve me unless I was skilled in others. It's a good thing that I'm back because this opens up opportunity and room for more. I've grown as much as I possibly could from this experience. I'm ready for something new.
Frank made his own clothes on the voyage and only capsized his canoe one time. The celebration of Diwali was seen on NMU's campus last night. NMU students and community members had a chance to learn about the Festival of Lights during a traditional dinner celebration. Co-sponsored by the Lydia Olson Library and the NMU English Department, the event is in its second year, highlighting the significance of Hindu culture and all of Southeastern Asia. The holiday usually coincides with a new moon cycle falling on October 21st.
It's so beautiful. Everybody's dressed up in bright colors, and there's so many children here tonight too, so I'm excited for them to partake in a cultural event and learn some new folk dancing. So yeah, my heart is very full.
The 5 days of Diwali will conclude with Bhai Dooj, a celebration of the connection of brother and sister. Coming up next on Insights, this Saturday is Drug Take Back Day across Michigan. We'll have the details from the state police when we come back.
Looking for a car that won't fall apart on the way home? Bam! Come to John's Auto where cars are clean, run great, and don't smell like french fries. Does your car need a tune-up? Bam! Service department. Do you want your car to sparkle? Bam! Detailing department. Need a quieter sister? Bam! Wait. For the best pre-owned cars, the best service, and the best detailing, come to John's Auto Marquette.
An official message from Medicare.
Medicare plans change from one year to the next. And this year, it's important for you to review your current coverage and compare all your options during Medicare open enrollment. Compare health plans. Compare drug coverage. Compare costs. See if you can save. And make sure your drugs are covered. Open enrollment ends December 7th. Compare plans now at Medicare.gov.
Paid for by the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services.
This right here is confidence in a bottle. It makes me feel so much more confident than I've ever felt.
They are some of the hottest videos on social media. Those videos claiming to instantly get rid of bags under your eyes. Annette Figueroa is here to tell us why she says this one is for real.
This one is for real, and I'm so excited. We even have a video, and all he uses is a small amount on a clean, dry face. And what it does is it tightens and lifts the appearance of bags underneath your eyes. And I did this to my father. We were at home, so we applied it to his under eye bags, and let me tell you, we were so excited. In under 10 minutes, they visibly disappeared from view, and now it is literally part of both of our daily routines. And not only does it work on the bags, it works on the appearance of crow's feet, fine lines, and wrinkles.
At our $14.95 price, it's the best way to try Plexiderm and see it work after your first application. Your solution is at plexidermtrial.com or call the number on your screen.
You're watching WZMQ 19 News, live and local, with Kevin Hodge.
Welcome back, everyone. This Saturday is Drug Take-Back Day, and all 31 Michigan State police posts are participating in the initiative. Joining us with the details is MSP 8th District Public Information Officer, Lieutenant Ben Ekela. Lieutenant, thank you so much for joining us.
Yeah, thank you for having me.
Absolutely. So a lot of people are aware of it already, but can you refresh some of our memories about what Drug Take-Back Day is?
Yeah, so what Drug Take-Back Day is really all about is just getting those unused or expired prescription medications disposed of safely. You know, we don't want those to fall into hands of people that shouldn't have them. So this is just a great opportunity to get rid of these unused prescription medications in a safe way.
Absolutely. So what kind of drugs are we talking here, Lieutenant?
So we're talking about primarily pills. You know, the liquid medications or patches or any type of sharps or inhalers or things. Those are not items that we can take at these drug take-back days. And we would encourage you to seek out alternative safe disposal methods in your local community for those types of items. But any type of pills, you know, those are things that you can drop off during the upcoming take-back day, no questions asked, and we will take care of those for you from there.
Gotcha. Can you tell us a little bit more about the importance of disposing of these medications properly?
Sure. You know, disposing of these medications, you know, is important. You know, we want to make sure that, you know, people don't have access to them, you know, whether it could be a small child in the home that accidentally, you know, opens a container, or, you know, someone that we're looking to potentially use these prescription medications for, you know, trying to, you know, get high or things like that. You know, we don't want to see that. You know, it's unsafe. It could be dangerous. And not to mention, you know, as far as, you know, the potential dangers to the environment if you were to just, you know, flush it down the toilet, things like that. So, you know, there's multiple aspects we look at that, you know, to promote the safety. And, you know, it's just a good opportunity to, you know, get rid of these prescription medications in a safe way.
Sure, and MSP has been doing this for years at this point. So how much good do you think it's done for our communities?
Yeah, I think it's been a great resource for our communities over the past and leading up through current. You know, it's a lot of people are confused as to where and what they should do, you know, with these unused or prescription medications if they've had, you know, some type of surgery or obviously some reason to have those medications prescribed to them and they no longer need them. You know, it's a great resource for the local community, and you know, it's a good opportunity to, you know, clear out your medicine cabinet, and you know, it's been a good partnership that we've been able to be a part of.
Sure, and for those who are looking to take part in Drug Take-Back Day, can you tell us maybe a quick step by step how they go about turning them in?
Yeah, so anyone who comes out on Drug Take Back Day, if you come to an MSP post or other participating law enforcement location, you can arrive, you'll pretty much just toss your medications into a bin, and that'll be it. We do not need your prescription bottles. We don't need your personal information, anything like that. We would ask you to just keep that and dispose of that, at your own home to protect your own information. We will just take the medications and put them into the bin, and you'll be all set to go.
Good stuff. All right, Lieutenant, those are all my questions. Thanks so much for coming on. Always good to see you. We'll hope to get you here in the studio next time.
Absolutely. Looking forward to it. Thanks for having us today.
And still to come on your 19 News, we have more details on the Teal Pumpkin Project and its goal of getting kids with allergies the chance to join in on the trick-or-treating. And Jim Koski will be here to tell us all about his experience at the Fresh Coast Film Festival. We'll be right back in just a couple minutes.
Welcome to the DMV.
Hello, DMV MVPs.
We are here to serve you.
I'm always this close to handing in my resignation. Go ahead, look in my drawer.
These are divorce papers.
The other drawer.
Employee Spotlight. Greg.
We work at the DMV, and you make that almost tolerable.
Trying not to cry.
DMV. New CBS tonight.
It's the Kirkish Furniture Spooky Savings Sale with scary good deals on appliances and more. Get up to 40% off Amish dining room set. This Encore Effortless Soft Queen Mattress just $5.99. Whirlpool Top Load Washer $5.49. Going on now in Houghton.
Get an 11% rebate on your kitchen upgrade at Menards. It's easy to create your dream kitchen with Clearview Cabinetry. They offer features like soft closed doors and drawers and cabinet accessories to match your unique style. Get these Homestead kitchen cabinets for $7129.99 after rebate. Countertops are the center of the home, and Menards carries a great selection from elegant to everyday options. Take home custom laminate countertops for $679 per square foot after 11% rebate.
Save big money at Menards.
Closed captioning sponsored by Range Bank of Upper Michigan.
Home for CBS is WZMQ 19.
Looking for your next level in real estate? Look no further than Next Home Superior Living. Stephanie's not just any realtor. She's energetic, talented, equipped with the latest technology, and decades of experience to serve you better. At Next Home Superior Living, we're not just selling homes. We're guiding clients and customers throughout the entire transaction. That's Stephanie Jones of Next Home. Visit stephaniesells.com and let her work with you for your next home. Don't settle for ordinary. Choose Next Home Superior Living for your extraordinary real estate journey.
Jim Koski, welcome back, sir. What is it this week? Are you naming another holiday after me, or are you just going to continue to make fun of me for not having a pasty yet? Please tell us.
Okay, you know what, Kevin? How about if I don't mention the fact that you have not yet eaten a pasty at all this week? Okay, I'm not going to talk about how you have not eaten a pasty at all. You happy?
No.
Okay. Well, Kevin, as you may know, another Fresh Coast Film Festival has come and gone in Marquette. I hope everyone had the chance to check it out. 4 days of film, fun, and watching tourists stare at their phones trying to figure out where the next showing was taking place. Now, the movies at Fresh Coast usually reflect outdoor living and adventure, and many of the shorts can deal with life in a place like the UP. Now, I know there is no way to watch every single film, so I've come up with a few that you might have missed. You know, works like 7 Days in November, the harrowing tale of what happens in an isolated camp when the beer runs out a week before the end of deer season. Or The Loneliness of US 45, the tale of an entire US highway and how sad it gets when it realizes that few people in the UP even know it runs through the UP. Maybe you didn't get the chance to check out Island Envy, the true life tale of the heretofore unknown rivalry between Grand Island and Isle Royal as to which one really is the big cheese in the big lake. Another cool work was Nimrods and Gremlins and Wycons. Oh my! The story of what happens when a bunch of oddball high school mascots get together and realize that no one's like 100% sure exactly what they are. There was also At Least Orange Has Door Hinge, which follows a UP poet's fruitless quest to find a word that rhymes with Kootenai. And finally, a last-minute entry ripped from the headlines was My Kind of Town, in which a scrappy football team heads to Chicago and manages to win a game for the first time since 2022. Way to go, Cats! Like I said, it was impossible to check out every single work that actually showed at Fresh Coast, but I hope that you had the chance to take in some of it, because it's events like the festival that show us just what a magical place the UP can be. I'm Jim Koski, who has eaten a pasty before in my life, and that's another slice of life in the 906.
I'm leaving, Jim. I've had enough of you. Goodbye.
Bye, Gab.
Just kidding. Jim, thank you very much. And don't forget to join Jim weekday afternoons on Q107 WMQT. Halloween is less than 2 weeks away, but for kids with food restrictions, trick-or-treating can be one of the scariest parts of the holiday. Our own Escanaba reporter Lily Simmons tells us about an initiative making Halloween safe and fun for everyone.
I know that there are a lot of parents and kids who are just starting their journey with food allergies. For them to just know this program exists is really helpful.
Food allergies. That's what led Samantha Godino and her family to discover the Teal Pumpkin Project.
My son is allergic to peanuts. Every year when Halloween would come around, it was always this really stressful holiday that's supposed to be a lot of fun. We're looking for a way to make him feel included, because typically trick-or-treating wasn't an option for him.
The Teal Pumpkin Project is a nationwide initiative encouraging neighborhoods to offer non-food items for trick-or-treaters with allergies, diabetes, and other dietary restrictions.
You can get anything from pencils, temporary tattoos, spider rings, vampire fangs, stickers, coloring pages. There's unlimited options.
To participate, you just put one of these teal pumpkins in front of your home and add your address to the official map online, a map that's been growing steadily for the last few years.
When I first found the Teal Pumpkin Project, I think there were 2 or 3 homes that were consistently putting their address on the map, and now I'm seeing it upwards in the 30s.
Godino says that's made a big difference for local families creating Halloween memories.
1 in 13 children in our community have food allergies, so there's a really good chance that there's a kid on every single block who would benefit from you participating. It's something that has a wide-scale impact, but even if you only impact 1 child, I think that's a success.
Just as it's had a lasting impact on her little trick-or-treaters.
Just being able to feel included and join in on the fun has been a tremendous change for us. When Halloween comes around, we're not so nervous anymore because we know that there's going to be activities that he can enjoy. We have to keep that momentum going and keep remembering why we do it.
To register for the Teal Pumpkin Project, visit WZMQ19.com. Reporting in Escanaba, Lily Simmons, WZMQ 19 News.
Now when we come back, Kelly Rowland has our final look at weather. Stay tuned.
Now through October at Fox Marquette Ford, lease a 2025 F-150 XLT Hybrid Super Crew. 4-wheel drive for $479 a month for 36 months with $1,000 due at signing. Fox Marquette Ford, experience the difference.
The CBS Evening News original content.
The U.S. is short about 3,000 air traffic controllers.
Is that an effective way to train?
There's new life for the city of Youngstown.
You're letting the light back in.
The CBS Evening News.
Transform your bathroom with the beautiful quality of Bath Planet. As a trusted leader in bathroom renovation, Bath Planet has earned the Good Housekeeping seal, a symbol of quality and consumer confidence for over 100 years. Get half off installation or 18 months with no interest and no payments. Whether it's tub replacement, a shower replacement, or a tub-to-shower conversion, Bath Planet makes your custom bath fast, easy, and affordable. Here's how it works. Step 1, call to schedule your free, no-obligation consultation. Step 2, our design experts come to you with real samples to customize your dream bath. Step 3, our certified installers complete the transformation in as little as 1 day. And right now, for a limited time, you can upgrade your bathroom for 50% off installation or choose 18 months with no interest and no payments. But you need to call now. This special offer is only available by calling 800-279-0308. That's 800-279-0308. 800-279-0308 now, before the offer ends.
Buckle's Party Store. It's where the party starts in Calumet with an awesome beer selection featuring domestic, foreign, and craft brewed beer, a great selection of wine, just about any kind of liquor you want, and a great range of tobacco products. Buckle's Party Store in Calumet. It's where the party starts for everyone.
Fox Marquette Ford is bringing you great deals every month all year long. Now through October at Fox Marquette Ford. Lease a 2025 Ford Bronco Big Bend 4-wheel drive for $489 a month for 36 months with zero due at signing. Fox Marquette Ford. Experience the difference.
And a final look at your forecast. Darkening skies here on our 19 News Skycam, looking at downtown Marquette, but still beautiful with that fall foliage in there. Temperatures mild tonight into the mid to upper 40s as we'll start to see some showers pushing on in. Basically everyone in the Upper Peninsula will get these showers in the overnight. We'll start to taper it off by the time you have your morning commute and by lunchtime, but more showers and cooler temperatures are on the way for most of the week. But we clear out for the weekend, and I'll have another look at your forecast later tonight.
Kelly, thank you again. That is all the time we have for right now, everyone. More headlines coming your way at 11:10 Central. See you then.
We did have a tragedy averted today.
Attack averted. Atlanta police arrest a man with an assault rifle.